everybody. This is Mel for the Pizza Boy, and welcome back to Madden 22's franchise series. And this is Road to Super Bowl 56. And this week, we're going to Soldier Field to face a divisional rival, the Chicago Bears. So let's get straight into it.
Up next, the Vikings and Bears square off for the first time in 2021. Chicago's looking for their 6th win in their last 7 games against Minnesota. It's a Week 15 NFC North slugfest. Coming your way next.
About 3 inches of the white stuff has fallen, and the prognosticators say still 3 to 5 more to come tonight in Chicago as we welcome you to football under the lights at snowy Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our home side in this one. They know coming in, they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late, so maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Alright, for the next 4 weeks, we're going to be playing with Kellen Mond because Kirk Cousins is injured. So we got to play good. We got to try to get this rookie on a good streak.
We go from Soldier Field.
But
take it in at the goal line.
Still a rookie.
And he'll wind up
Who knows how it's going to be.
Yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the rookie 3rd-round pick from Texas A&M. It's Kellen Mond.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him.
Dede.
Want to play well for him.
It is a good touchdown by Dede Westbrook. Now that's how you get the rookie involved.
Number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there. Catch it.
That was a good start for the game.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
He has got to be a good part for our offense this season.
Now a 7-0 game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time.
Now, let's stop the Bears. Let's not let them get a score. If we can do that, it'll be a good game. Oh, he struck me. I tried going for a hit stick and he struck me.
Their way out now for their first drive with Justin Fields, the rookie from Ohio State, at quarterback.
And the tendency for most
He's
of these
doing better in the
guys
game than he is in
to
real
match
life.
Things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, "I can get this back right now on one play." Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Now the first play of the drive there is
weird for a rookie.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens,
I am missing
key
Justin.
guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through.
And he works free. And he takes it all the way.
That is not good for us.
And boy,
A
see, it's
broken
one
tackle.
thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. And here's Fields. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down.
No one
as
has
well.
ran the ball yet, so that's
Back
weird.
to throw. Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up
Oh,
by the
and
veteran
Richard Sherman
He's at the
is
50,
gone.
The 30.
Oh, wait.
10. And he
No
will take
one
this one
was
home.
able to
It's a
catch Richard
touchdown.
Sherman. No one. Now
This
that
defense
is
looking like
good.
they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills?
Oh,
Pass.
pass.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody
He
finds
got
someone
mossed.
to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done.
There we
Touchdown.
go.
Joseph on for the
Doing
extra
good.
point.
Except then.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Okay.
So
In real life,
shot on offense
in
following that pick
snowy
six.
weather,
And now the kick is away.
that could be true.
Here's Cohen now to return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard
All right, that's
line
good,
as
that's
he's
good.
down at the 19.
And then here comes Justin Fields.
The Bears
Have him
offense
as
making their
spotlight.
way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember,
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
And Patrick
Picked
Peterson
off at the
come up
38,
with the pick.
and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Oh, this is beginning
He's
to
had
be
a
a good game.
fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
Are you
because for the
sure?
most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
All right, Kellen Mond's back
The
in.
Vikings offense making their way
there's a
back
playoff
out. Now
picture.
let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or
What do you
another
mean we
and
haven't
said,
clinched the playoffs?
You know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count.
Hey.
Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
And
Sit
let me
down
tell
and
you, that wasn't as
going.
easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 14
Larry
carries,
Fitz.
63 yards.
And Larry
Touchdown.
Fitz is gone.
Larry Fitzgerald, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to strike
Oh, there
quickly
we
to add
go.
on to their
Strike
lead.
quickly.
And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Another miss.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the
Oh,
distance.
these
So
misses
with the
are
missed
going to come
PAT
back
in his
to
rearview
bite me in
mirror,
the
he goes
ass.
back out to kick this one off. Here's Cohen now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not
These
much
misses
further
are gonna
as
come to
he's
bite me in the
dropped
ass.
at
I know that for a
23-yard
fact.
line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
I think this might be a Motley run, and it is.
They will run for the first time.
Oh.
David Montgomery.
Oh,
Shreds him with a
Montgomery.
stiff arm. And they
I
get
don't know
him
why I said
down, but not
Montgomery.
before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mark
All
that
right.
down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Montgomery.
There we go.
The
Getting
numbers
him
on the
back.
ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 23 carries, 120 yards even.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync. And that
Oh,
bodes
there
well
we
this
go.
late in the season.
Harry
This
Smith.
throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. Throwing on third down, Fields. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Oh, A-Rob.
They'll take this to the other side.
wonder how
of midfield
A-Rob's doing
before
this year.
going out of bounds. Fields to the veteran Robinson
never really
for the
see anything
Chicago
about him.
first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And this one goes
not going
nowhere.
anywhere.
Losing yardage on
Daniil
the play back at
Hunter
the 46.
will let you go back.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this
That-
is going to
that
turn
tight
into
end.
another first down as the tackle is made at the
Brandon
Vikings
Graham.
30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. They find some open field here. And finally down he goes. As they
Can't
work
stop
it
the run.
inside the 10 to the 7.
David Montgomery's gonna run all over.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. A first trip to the red zone.
It's gotta
for
be
the
a David
Bears.
Montgomery.
They've got it first
Maybe
and
it
goal
might be a
at
pass
the
to the
7.
touchdown.
Fields now to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
I ran out at the one.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there
Right.
been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way?
This-
who threw
this
a lot
is
of
good.
interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I
a
think
guy
he's
in all
doing okay.
All right, we got to
Not
run out the
quite
clock
at
somewhat.
First and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
What?
On the carry, it's Cook.
First and
It's
10
a
from
6-yard
the
pickup, and
10.
it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll avoid
I'll
the
run with
tackle
Kellen.
with a slide. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a
He
first.
did. It was a good decision.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now,
We are
here's first
really
and 10.
busting this clock out. Like,
Now Mon.
no.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody
It
open.
wasn't
Now
wise.
2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them
Yeah.
something to build on and maybe turn the
They
tide.
didn't want to go for the incomplete,
On
but
2nd down, Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken
Here we
down
go,
right at the
Dalvin.
45-yard line.
That's-
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Dancing away at the 35. And he gets this inside the
all right,
35-yard
we're trying to rush
line.
this.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
All
Give
right,
him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Dalvin
It's a
might
really
need
nice
a
job
rest
by them
now.
picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
And there we go.
Vikings.
Adam Thielen for the touchdown.
Thielen.
Now this is like a career day for Kellen
And the
Mond.
Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half.
Now that was a good
But
play.
with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that
No, I'm
the fans
gonna-
are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with
All right,
it.
we gotta
But
get
it's a
this-
legitimate question.
get, like,
With the way
2 more
their season
points.
is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and
Oh,
let him
we
get some
didn't get
starts
it.
before this season is over.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point
Couldn't get
attempt
it.
is turned aside. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
All right.
Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. So with the 3 interceptions, how does he erase those from his mind and just focus on this drive?
I think he may need some help from the coaching staff. Maybe the offensive coordinator says, okay, let's do a few of the shorter throws, quick rhythm throws where the ball's out of his hand quickly into a receiver before the defense can react. Maybe not take so many shots downfield, just in case. Get your confidence back up, and then later on, expand the targets again.
The
You would
kiss method,
think
keep it simple, stupid.
I love it. I love
The
it.
Vikings
The drive
would
started
have
with a
more
first down,
momentum
11
than
yards
this.
on that pickup.
Like, about 4 good scores.
Out of the gun, Fields. And that is
Oh.
intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was
Oh, that
caught
would've been a
out of
good pick.
bounds.
That
So
would've
this is
been.
just an incompletion here. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it.
Wait, 2-minute
He's
warning.
giving me the evil eye, folks. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to
All right,
Jonathan
we need to get a good
Coachman and
stop
our
here.
crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And for the
And
fourth
it
time
is
tonight, it's an
picked
interception.
again.
Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get
Patrick
the football
Peterson's
back.
having a good day too.
Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There
There is a
certainly
lot.
is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press
Oh,
conference,
Garrett.
meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready
You know
to
what?
shoulder what happened today.
Can-
and
I
you'll be
want to
ready
try
for
to
the
get
next game.
another
And if
score.
he can do that as a rookie, that's a
Before,
great sign of maturity. 2nd and 10.
Why is there an R2 symbol up there? I want to
to
get
the
another
air,
score
Mond.
before the half is.
His
Ooh.
throw incomplete.
That would
They
have
have to
been.
like what they've done
That would've been
defensively here at
bad.
the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd
They knew
and
who I was
10.
going. Why is
Don't be
that
surprised to
R2?
bring a little pressure on this snap.
That's like been there for like I don't know.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Desmond Trufant.
And they will score a pick
What?
6 for a Bears
I don't think that was a pick
touchdown.
6.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Uda saved it there.
Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the
It's
whole
a
football.
snowy day.
It
No
doesn't
one
need
is
to go over
running
the
as
entire
fast as
white
they should
line.
be.
It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
And he's got his man.
Yeah.
That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
Now that's a touchdown.
Robinson.
What? How can they get a
Touchdown
trick?
number 12 on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the
I'm
lead
still
down
trying to figure this
18.
out.
Well, they got the ball in great Great field position.
How
One
is
play
momentum
later, boom,
switched that
end zone.
easily, though?
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This momentum thing
Tornado
in this
now
game
out of his end
is
zone.
like
And he'll be
so
brought down at the
confusing.
28-yard line, so the decision
Because
to bring it out of the end
momentum,
zone
it
gets
says
three
momentum,
more.
it shows momentum can switch
Here
just
the
at a
Vikings
snap
now
of a
to
finger.
start
But
their
yeah,
next
if you're
drive.
up
And now
many,
consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
And he's going to have a first down.
We are attacking.
Down at the 27-yard line. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Yeah, right now the momentum should be switched to my side.
Red zone. Look that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape.
And he will score. Touchdown.
Here we go.
Vikings.
And momentum.
Cook with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your
This
blockers
momentum
can
thing
gain
is
a
just
little bit of an
confusing.
advantage.
It is
and when
really
they
confusing.
do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Here's Cohen now to return. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings
There we go.
Yeah, they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
Oh, we could easily rack up some more points here.
Bond going to throw it. Touchdown.
There we go.
D.D.
Westbrook.
As the first half is winding down, and the Vikings
now this, we're running away with
just
this win.
Before halftime.
Oh, that's coming.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Kellen now to return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return.
Like
nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Like,
at the line,
he is just a
for their
rookie.
Next drive, the Bears offense.
Doesn't have that much.
First down throw, Fields. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a
one
rout.
interception,
we'll
but
send you down
still.
to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the visiting Jets who were able to get the road victory. Corey Davis, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Next, we head north to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were winners in their ball game as they beat the visiting Washington football team. Colin Kaepernick leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Herbert, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Vikings. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Meanwhile, for the Bears, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these 2 coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for this second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Indeed, Coach. Thanks very much. And that snow you alluded to showing no signs of stopping, at least in the foreseeable future. Here's Cohen.
All I gotta say is,
And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call.
Holding. All right. Sending them back.
Well, that holding call set him up with
But the thing is,
position.
I don't know why Colin Kaepernick is even in the game, or why his overall is higher than most of the quarterbacks in here.
Fields on first down. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Colin has not played a down in the NFL in many years.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league,
like,
and every time I talk to someone around the NFL,
why is he even in the game? No one's ever going to pick him up. And why is he a higher overall than most of the quarterbacks? Especially when he's a higher overall than Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins is a decent quarterback.
But the passing windows are just not there.
Like, I don't like Kirk Cousins, but when Kirk Cousins is good, I give him his due.
They can really change the game tempo and
so it's
frustrate
like,
you as you try to execute offensively.
Oh, no. It wasn't going anywhere there.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49.
Like, Kirk Cousins is my quarterback, no matter what.
Here, 1st and 10. And
doesn't mean I like him, doesn't mean I don't like him. Even though I kind of, for me, it's just iffy.
The last time out, another
but when he does good, he does good.
Some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes
I agree
around.
with some people. Kirk Cousins is underrated.
But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear.
That is one.
And there we go. Now Vin.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I feel like we're gonna be running the ball more.
For him on the ground now.
Since,
he has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Since it's mostly and
now
trying to make it seem like the end game stuff. Oh, and Cook
a first down and more. And they'll have it
oh,
in the red zone before he
Dalvin.
crosses over out of bounds. 34 yards there at a first down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Oh, and he's gone.
Again. And he'll
Here
get
we go,
into the
Dalvin.
end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
Oh, that's gonna be
and
another
the Vikings offense continues to
missing the kicks today.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys
that's how it usually
at
is.
the 23-yard line.
He wants
The Bears
to help.
offense ready to go for their next drive.
Like, it's
They
mostly
have
just
been
gonna be running
struggling.
down
I would
now.
imagine at halftime they went
Passing.
through some possible changes.
Yeah,
Well, those
passing is
changes
gonna
aren't
be
working, so
mostly-
now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
Passing
And
is
what I
gonna
mean
just
by
be
that
for
is just what you
third
said.
down
You go over the
situations.
changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half.
This high
not
of a
too
lead,
emotional. They might need to
I
go
can
to
just
the
run the ball.
emotional side,
Just
because
run
you
it.
gotta find something,
Drain the
some
clock.
spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Third and 2, Fields. And Graham's got it, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This high of a lead, I can just be relaxed now. Don't need. If they score, they score, but still.
Fields throwing again. The connection made, it's Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Viking territory now, they'll come up
Like, it's
first
like
and
2
10
minutes left for the third, and then we got the 4th, and it's.
Again, this is Montgomery. And he's corralled, but not before
I wouldn't
getting
even know
inside the
what
35.
would be the
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
maybe.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Fields throw there, complete to Mooney.
So,
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down
David
right
Montgomery is.
there.
I just think that he is a good running back for the Bears, but what happened to Tariq? Like, why don't they ever play Tariq anymore?
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field.
I'm just running all over.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided
The only touchdown
affair.
was because of a mistake I did.
From the gun, here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney.
And right now
5
might be another
yards. Now
touchdown
it's
because I'm
3rd and
playing
5.
relaxed. But
Here's Fields. It's caught outright by Graham. And he will have the Bears first down.
Okay.
He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
like there has been no sacks at
On
all
first
this
down,
game.
Fields. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Might be a David Montgomery.
Handoff comes to Montgomery.
And he's
he'll
not
get
going
this
anywhere.
one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Might be Brandon Graham.
Now Fields. This is caught. And he is out of bounds here. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw is Fields.
Oh God!
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl
I
quarterback,
pressed
Richard Sherman.
timeout on
I
accident.
think he's going to go.
Yeah,
They're
Richard
not
is
gonna
gone.
get him. He's at the
Oh
40.
wait, Justin
The
Fields.
20, 10.
No
And
one
he
is
will
gonna get him.
take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I accidentally pressed timeout. I was like, what the fuck's going on now?
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were
2
suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which
that's
is
another
often
miss.
the case, but by being able
At
to
this
adjust
point,
to
I'm just
anything
joking
they try to
about
throw
the
at 'em
misses.
and beating them to the punch each and every time.
Alright, Richard
This was
is having a
defense that
career
was well
day.
prepared.
2 pick sixes. But
So they throw the pick
Patrick
six. They'll get
Peterson's
another
having a
shot at
career
it
day,
now
2
as this
picks.
one's in the air.
So my corners
And
are
not
having
willing to
a
risk
career
another
day
fumble.
today.
He'll sit on this one. It's a
They're having a
touchback.
career day. Oh, fuck.
At the line, prepping for
Wrong.
their next drive, the
Wrong
Bears
one.
offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Now a throw over the middle, and he's
Why
got
would
it to
that
start the
bug you?
drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pick.
I
up
don't
the
like
7 past the 30
I just
to the
press
32.
random buttons
They'll operate
sometimes
from
with
the
my defense.
32-yard line here,
But why
2nd
would
and
3 deep be one of them
Fields
at any point in the game except for the final play situation?
steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Normally we're talking about
Like, look at this.
quarterback duel where they're
The momentum should be on the Vikings no matter what. Why is it going down
both
quickly?
of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both
Even with the
coaches
missed
might not like
PITs.
how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Now here's a pass on first down.
The missed PITs shouldn't mean anything at this
Incomplete.
point.
Here's 2nd
They
and
shouldn't.
10. Marquise Lee, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Fields.
Oh, he was going to get sacked.
But it's incomplete. Another throw there off.
Daniil
the mark,
was
and
right
obviously
there.
He's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking it.
And now he's finally taken down.
A sack back
Who are they
at
gonna
the
give it to?
32. DJ Watt.
All right, they're giving it to DJ.
Showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense,
I want to say that.
He needs better protection. That's
Done
for
some
sure.
good things.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the
6
14-yard
turnovers.
line.
They had 6 turnovers. How is that a good thing? Even no. How about?
Now a run with Montgomery. And this play goes
That's
nowhere.
okay.
Losing yardage
One of them was
back
a
to the
fumble on a
15.
kickoff,
Lose a yard
so
there,
that's not
and it's
his fault.
2nd and 11.
But 5 picks. He threw 5 picks. How is that
Just 2
doing
minutes
anything
remaining here in
good
the 4th quarter of what
for a
has been
rookie
a
quarterback?
one-sided affair.
And most of the time where they need
Maybe just
to
a slight detour on what's been a strong drive.
win out.
2nd and 11.
to even try to make
This
it
is caught.
to
Well, they get one back.
the playoffs.
Picking up the late touchdown here.
Because right now
Still down
they're mostly in
Solid
like a
response that time by a young quarterback.
wild
Last
card
drive,
spot.
interception.
Who knows
This drive, the touchdown
what it would be
I like how you
after this
described
game
it
if they would
solid
still be in the
because
wild card
You
spot.
don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he'll be tackled just
Took
shy
his
of the
team
25.
downfield.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And we have seen him to this point with 4 touchdowns. We get a glance at his work. It's been good work.
Oh, it's been excellent work, and it's made so much better by our guys. Look at that montage of great plays that they put together. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, you speak it pretty well, but these guys, the pictures they put up, oh.
Very good, and he's got his team in the lead right now.
Yeah, we're in the league. Good bit. Actually,
Here are the Vikings now to start their
yeah,
next
mostly
drive.
Kellen Mond.
And it's looking
Just
all
2
the
pick
more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards.
Got 2 pick sixes.
Try to run some
That's just
time
2
here with
scores.
a 1st and 10. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This is gonna be
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get. That type
There
of a
we
gain.
go.
If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play. No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few
they're
guys
just
on the
letting us do
sidelines at the
this.
end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Oh, and Cook is gone again.
And they are going to score
But
again.
this
Yet
is
another
a
touchdown
divisional
as they just
rivalry. Of
handed
course,
it
I'm gonna
to
score
us.
again.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game,
Am I
always
really
wonder
at the
what's their
point that
motivation,
I
because
lost
if it's me, I'm
7
thinking about pulling on the
points
reins a little bit, but for them,
because of
I don't think it's in their
missed
DNA.
PITs?
It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is,
Yeah, I am.
you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
They didn't say missed PITs can come in the back, come bite you in the
Well, he's
ass,
back
but
out
at this
there to
point,
boom
I don't
this
think it
one away,
is.
Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
I'd say it's because of the winter weather.
He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bears offense ready
I
to
can't
go
believe
for their next drive.
Well, he
They're
just tried
basically
to,
getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Of
And
course
that
they
one
are.
is incomplete, and it stops
This is the first
clock
time
at
the
12
Bears and the
seconds
Vikings are
left in
meeting
the
this year.
half.
They're going to be this game, and they're going to be the final game of the season. So, of course, we're going to meet them again.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jimmy
At this
Graham,
point,
the intended receiver. That
when
takes
they
us from
just
2nd to 3rd down.
say,
Again,
no,
Fields.
can I just kneel it?
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Fair catch called for.
Don't
right
need
around
anyone
the
getting injured.
11-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points
Exactly.
that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel
7
great about
points
themselves,
of
can they?
missed
I
field
mean,
goal.
what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle
Plus,
this and carry it with them.
I
And
also
as an
one time I
offensive
missed
coordinator,
a
you just don't think you can
2
do anything
point.
wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Did I really throw 2 interceptions?
So for Minnesota, they continue to roll as
Did
the
I?
win gets them to 12-2 on the
I don't
year.
remember
And
throwing
they'll
2
return home
interceptions.
next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
Alright, well, I'm going to end this here. And if you guys liked it, smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.